Hey all, it's going to be a quick update on how the winter semester went and my term grades reveal. Yes, I'm going to share my term grades. Today I finally got all of my term grades back. I was waiting for them before I would film this video because I wanted to be transparent with you guys and I wanted to share everything so you can see what has been done wrong, what has improved, and what's the progress and how was the process, or vice versa, how the process led to the progress. Yeah, so real quick, for those who are new to my channel, I am Julia. I'm working on my undergraduate physics degree. I'm almost halfway through. I went back to school at the age of 33 after working for 7 years in the finance industry. So if this is something that sounds interesting to you, please consider subscribing so you can receive new updates every time I post a video. Now, back to my winter semester. I took 3 courses. These were classical mechanics, yes, the dreaded classical mechanics course that many physics students fear. Um, I took quantum mechanics 1. It had some special relativity in it, introductory stuff only, and also the first course in theoretical physics. In the last video, I reported that I had some rough time the semester before that one, and I actually failed one of the courses, namely linear algebra 2. Like, I'm not gonna go into detail um, about that too much because I explained all of that in the previous video, I believe. So I think part of that failure was that I still was playing a big catch-up game with my math. New material kept coming and I had to learn that, and obviously I still had to review a lot of the math that I was supposed to know already, like basic calculus and even some basic high school stuff that most of the students know, but I have forgotten it all, obviously. Another reason I think that was pretty huge is because I was procrastinating a lot. I would not do my homework assignments early. I would start them last minute and hoping to finish them, like 5 hours before it's due. I would not study consistently. I would not review my notes every day. I would not read the textbook. Occasionally I did, but I didn't do it consistently, and that was, I think, a big problem for me. So, but thankfully now I think my math skills are at the level where they need to be at that point, with the exception of multivariable calculus. That's the course that I have already in my transcript, but it's been way too long ago and I don't remember a thing. So this one I need to really brush up on quite a bit. I also figured I needed some better study habits in order to do better in the next semester. And so I did. I did develop some good habits. I'm still practicing on perfecting them, but obviously it works because this semester I can tell already has been so much better than the previous ones, like all the previous ones before. This semester I was a lot more consistent with studying every day a little bit. I was not perfect. I was still procrastinating at times, but I was reading my textbook notes, my class notes. I was reading textbook. I was even doing some flashcards on the hardest things to remember. And what has been a huge help for me that I discovered concept and mind maps, and I created a process that helped me a lot along the road to understand more and actually memorize more. More on that in detail in the following videos to come, because that's one of the topics I cover on my website. I started to post some of the stuff there already, even though there is just a beginning. But I plan to do much more than that. And this semester, I also was a lot more stubborn and doing my homeworks exclusively on my own without asking for help much. Sometimes I would like Google a little bit, but then I was still insisting on doing it on my own and going through the problem. It took me a long time, but at the end, I got those aha moments, which were just invaluable because that's like the knowledge gained through this process just stuck for a long time. And I remember many things even now after I'm done with my finals. So obviously that works. One improvement to that would be that I need to learn when to stop being very independent in that sense. I should learn where I should stop trying myself and go ask for help and for the sake of time saving. Yeah, because that's obviously one asset that I have, which I need to be very wise in using it. Now I can say with confidence that this semester has been the best so far, and I've got a C plus on my theoretical physics. I got a B in my quantum mechanics course, and I got a B in the dreaded physics course, classical mechanics physics course. Actually, I can't call it dreaded anymore as the result of the work of this semester. Funny enough, I like it. This has been one of my favorite courses this semester. So go figure. I don't know. I'm just still in disbelief how I was able to achieve that. So I'm really proud of myself, and I'm hoping to do a lot better in the next course. Yeah. So now I feel I'm on the right track. There is still a lot of room for improvement, I know, but seeing the progress actually, gives the much needed encouragement. And from now on, I'm hoping to post much more often. I do have some ideas in mind that I was gonna ask you guys about your opinion on that. In particular, there is one thing I'm thinking to start a series called A Problem a Day or Solve with Me kind of thing, where I will be posting daily, not daily, I'm not sure, but very often solving, like posting my log of solving one problem a day from the classes that I'm taking. The intent of that whole thing is to kind of get me into habit of doing the practice problems daily, consistently, studying like in little bits, not like in huge cramming sessions. Develop my problem solving skills because that's a huge asset in physics and in general, I believe, but it can get far without solving problems in physics. So, one problem a day doesn't seem like much, but in the long run, I think if you combine all of the effort, it could potentially lead to big results, and that's what I'm hoping for. Sadly, I don't have access to community posts yet, otherwise I would have asked you guys there. So I have no choice but to ask on video if this is something you feel you would be interested in seeing, and any suggestions about the format are very welcome. So please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment, like the video if you liked it. That helps a lot, of course. And thank you all. Have an amazing day. See you soon.